So we're gonna go ahead and get some readings out. I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but I'm up. Not that I'm not that nervous. Never mind my hair, y'all. I look crazy by the head, and that is because All right, I had to take the little twist things. I was putting too much tension on my head. Anyways, let's get into it. We're gonna see since you've been gone. You know, what's T? This is the person that you're not talking to. You ended things with. You get what I'm saying? They walked away, you walked away, whatever, right? So let's see. Starting off with Aries. Be sure to hit that like button for me, please. All right, let's see. So since you've been gone, let's start off with Aries. So let's see. All right, so since Aries been gone, I don't have to see who this is because you know. You know exactly who this is. You know who you're gone from. Let's see. So since Aries been gone, let's see. What's their energy towards this connection since Aries been gone? What's their energy? They could be struggling financially. Okay, give me more. What's their energy? They really got a lot of mixed feelings and emotions. I feel like they really fighting the urge to come back towards you because they have a sense of codependency to you. So this is somebody that feels like, honestly, they need you. I'm sorry. They try to play independent. They may have came off as being non-committal, things like that, but their energy is really like they need you. You are that source of energy. I feel like they still mad at you about something though, or they still feel a certain way about something here that you did to them. Aries is what I'm picking up, but they're not ready to let this go. They fighting the feelings, is what I'm picking up. Like they're fighting their feelings back and forth about you. Should I let this go? Should I not? Right? They could be trying to focus on work or focus on money because I feel like their money is very, very unstable here. And even though they're not talking to you or they're not doing nothing, you might feel like, oh, this person is just super detached. They just not talking to me. They holding back out of ego. They holding back out of ego, out of pride. But they really fighting their feelings is what I'm picking up. I don't know why I'm yawning like I ain't take a 4-hour nap. Let's see, how do they feel about Aries since they've been gone? How do they feel about Aries since they've been gone? Let's see. I told you, look, they want to break the ice with you. And they want to start over fresh. They want to break the ice and have some sort of conversation with you. But I really feel like this is just somebody that I feel like this is just somebody that is trying to focus on other things. They also don't want to be the one that initiate that conversation. So they want to come back towards you and have some sort of conversation to clear the air with the two of y'all, but they don't want to be the one that initiate that. They may feel like that every time y'all fall out, they're the one chasing behind you, or they're the one that's coming back towards you or pursuing you, right? And so I feel like right now they're holding a space where they're just actually going to be, hurting about the situation, really yearning for a reconnection, but they kind of like holding back to see if you're going to be the one that, I told you, look, hangman, they holding back to see if you're going to be the one that come towards them, because there's a sense of them feeling like they burnt the bridge, or the bridge has been burnt, or like it's too late, or, you know, they did something, or there's something here that you can't come back from. Also, too, it's an ego thing. I feel like they don't want to bruise their own ego. They want to keep control over the situation. So let's see. What actions would I be taking next towards Aries? What actions? I'm telling you, they want to keep control over this. They want to have control over you, Aries. Could be a Virgo, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. They want to keep their control over the situation. And I feel like they're going to try to come back and breadcrumb you, but they want some sort of validation from you. See, you actually have more power over this person than what you realize, because they operate off of ego, they really insecure. Most people who operate out of big egos, they really just kind of insecure people. That's why they seek a lot of validation. Girl, you just said we wasn't gonna see you tonight. I said y'all was gonna see me tomorrow. This is tomorrow. I said, oh, I'm tired. Y'all gonna see me tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to think about that. It's 12:41. I said, y'all gonna see me tomorrow. This is tomorrow. I said that at 11 something. Let me stop playing so much for real though. I decided not to be lazy, y'all. Because I know tomorrow when I get off of work, I'm going to have to cook dinner. And I need to do a couple things, run a couple errands. So I'm really just not going to have time tomorrow. So I said, you know what? You took a nap. Let's just get it done today, right? But Aries, you got more control over this person than what you realize. Like, they really seek a lot of validation from you. And they really an insecure person if we're going to be real about it. They're really an insecure person if we're going to be honest about it. So they're going to come towards you, maybe like trying to feed a little bit, give you a little bit, charm you up a little bit. But really, in reality, they really just want your attention. They want your validation. And they want to continue to have control over this. The thing is, though, they really do see you as somebody that they could, like, build something with. They do. But I feel like this is somebody here that's afraid of letting you get to somebody else. Even though they're not offering you what you deserve, they're afraid of you going to somebody else and you getting what you deserve from someone else. This is somebody that don't want you to see their worth, even though they see it. So let's see, what's their intentions here? What's their intentions? I'm telling you, don't want to see you get away. They're gonna try to open up a little bit to the situation with y'all, but they don't want. They still like waiting to see if you're gonna come back towards them. So I definitely get them waiting for you to come back towards them. They not gonna make that move first. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. They're not gonna be the one that make the first move. But if you were to come towards them, they are gonna be open to y'all having some sort of communication or conversation. But be careful, because it could be a third party. It could be a third party in the mix somewhere with y'all. Okay? What's gonna be the outcome for this for the end of August? What's gonna be the outcome for the end of August? I'm telling you, they're going to try to make it right with you and reinvest into things with y'all. And when I say reinvest, it's like they're going to want to give it another chance with the two of y'all. They may give an apology or acknowledge what they did here. Or they just may come towards you, you know. But look at that Page of Pentacles wanting to come out in reverse. They're not really still offering much. They're going to come towards you, really ready to clear the air, possibly give an apology for some of y'all. But I still don't really see them like offering nothing. It still feels like it's not progressing or the relationship is not moving. They real shallow. This is a real shallow person. Also very childish, immature, inconsistent individual as well. Okay? I keep hearing, tell me. I don't even know that song. Okay, Taurus. I don't know why I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? Y'all boring me? No. Y'all ain't boring me. I'm boring my damn self. I'm really hungry. But it's just so late. I ain't gonna be able to eat nothing this late. Ain't nothing to eat this late. All right, let's see. Taurus. All right, let's see. So since Taurus has been gone. Let's see. I'm gonna do an all signs, their sign at the end. But since Taurus has been gone, let's see. What's their energy towards this connection with Taurus since they've been gone? What's the energy towards this connection with Taurus since they've been gone? They're getting out their head about this. Okay. Oh, okay. That's what it is. They getting out their head from all the overthinking about the situation, and they ready to come in and just truly, like, they're starting to really, really understand their feelings, and take time to understand how they feel about you, because this may have been somebody that was like, I'm not gonna say they fought their feelings, but they was in they overthought a lot of stuff about this connection. Like, they overthought the love that you have for them. They overthink if you were genuine. They overthink, you know, every little detail of the situation. I feel like they're finally ready to get up out their head, because this person does want some sort of success or victory with you. So they planning to come back towards you. It could be a Cancer. They planning to come back towards you and remove anything, even if it's their own personal ways that's blocking them from being in their head about you. And remove anything that is stopping them from being able to move forward with you. So they coming towards you, and I get them planning to come towards you because they do want y'all to overcome something. And they do want you. They may even want a relationship. We're gonna find out and see how they feel about Taurus. How do they feel about Taurus? Since Taurus has been out their life, how do they feel about Taurus? They feel like you holding back. But this is somebody that knows that you've been patient with them. So they feel like you hold back, but they know you've been patient with them. They know you were overly patient with this person. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, it could be a Leo. They know you were overly patient with them. And so now this is somebody here that it feels like they're missing out on the opportunity with you because they feeling like you moved on, right? Even though something in them still wants to have this connection with you. I told you they want a commitment. They want to be with you, but they may feel like that you kind of moved on and they're missing their opportunity to do this because you're not making the same noise about them that you once made, right? Like you're not as upset or in your feelings about things that they do or something like that, right? So they feel like that they kind of like ran out of time here to really like build something with you. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. Taurus, please let me know if this makes sense in the comments. So yeah, they feeling like they missing their opportunity here with you. Let's see. What actions would they be taking towards Taurus, if any? What actions would they be taking next towards Taurus, if any? Oh, they still stuck in, like, got ego in a way. Five of Swords. This the thing with this person. Even though they getting out their head about the situation, they planning to come towards you, but they still want to feel like they're winning. Five of Swords. This person just, they still want to play these little games, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, they still want to play games. It's almost like they want to see if, like I said, they think that they missed their opportunity with you. So they're going to play some sort of game to see if they still have you wheeled in or drew in to their games or into their bullshit. So they might do little things to test you. You get what I'm saying, Taurus? Like they may try to test you in some way. But that's because I said they getting up out their head, but with like them seeing your energy is what's making them feel like that they don't have a chance here. So they, in order for them to figure out they have that chance with you, I get them playing these little games or putting you to these little tests or doing little things probably to throw you out. They want to still feel like they're on top, that they want to still feel like that they're winning this. Like even if it's, you coming back to them, if they tell you this and then you coming back to them, they still want to feel like they're winning in the situation. So they still playing these little games. Still a little bitch. That's what I heard. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see. What actions are they taking next towards Taurus? Not actions. What intentions do they have with Taurus here? What's their intentions with Taurus? Let me see. They look at you. They looking at you differently. They trying to get you to, their intentions is to get you to look at them differently, to see them in a different light. They want you to see them as, they want you to see them in how they see themselves. So this person just kind of puts themselves on a pedestal that they're not on. I know, right? I am up late. It's 12:48 in Houston. Well, Woodlands, Houston, whatever, right? It's 12:48. But yeah, they want you to see them in a different light because they know that you judge them, you criticize them, you've said something particular about the way how they act or the way how they are. So they want to try to get you to look at them in a different light or a different perspective. They want you to see them as someone that's like standing on business, more serious. And when I say stand on business, like they're more serious. They're more this somebody like has a no nonsense. They don't play no games. Someone that knows what they want. Because you might have said something to this person that make them feel like, dang, that's how you feel. That's how you look at me. That's what you think of me. You get what I'm saying, Taurus? I don't know, y'all. It's late. So what's gonna be the outcome? I be having to remind myself, it ain't gotta make sense to me. It just gotta make sense to y'all. What's gonna be the outcome? Still hella inconsistent. Still a lot of mind games and dragging along. I still feel like even when they come back, they still gonna be hella inconsistent. They're a charmer. So I'm yawning. I don't know why. They're gonna tell you all the sweet nothings that sound good, but still drag the situation along and still breadcrumb you. Heavy Cancer energy. Could be a Gemini, Virgo as well. So I get the outcome being them still dragging things along, being inconsistent. They driven by ego. That's their problem. And until they go through an ego death or they allow themselves to go through one, some people they could never be humbled. And not because they can't be humbled, because they just so arrogant, stuck in their ways. They don't really think that they do anything wrong. So with this person, I just get them like driven by ego, and that's gonna be the thing that keeps this from like really progressing or moving forward. Okay. All right, moving on. Cancer. No, Gemini. So since Gemini has been gone, all right. So since Gemini has been gone, tell me, what is this person's energy towards Gemini? I'm gonna do an all signs, their sign at the end if you want to see. Since Gemini has been gone, what is this person's energy? Ooh, stressed out. Stressed as hell, guilty, Could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They stressed out. They're guilty. They feeling like, you know, they're blaming themselves is what I'm picking up is from the situation. Okay? Give me more. What's their energy? I'm telling you, look at that. This is somebody that feels guilty for something that they did, or a way that they treated you, or lack thereof, right? That's what I'm getting. Somebody that feels guilty. A lot of guilt, a lot of remorse, a lot of beating themselves up, a lot of blaming themselves. I mean, I get someone that kind of is like taking that accountability, if I got to be quite frank with you, right? Because their energy is thinking about what could have been. Could have been me, could have been love. I know y'all saying could have been love. But anyway, so, but they still uncompromising, unwilling to work on things is what I'm picking up. You get what I'm saying? They still uncompromising in a sense, though. So even though they know they did these things to you or they treated you this way, they know they definitely acknowledged it and say, yeah, that's what it was. But they sit back fantasizing what could have been. They could even be telling themselves like, dang, I should have tried to work with Gemini a little bit more. If I put more into the situation with Gemini, then we could have been able to be at this point. We could have had this, we could have had that, we could have, would have, should have, asshole. All right, let's see. How they feel about Gemini? How do they feel about Gemini? Since Gemini has been gone, how does this person feel about Gemini? They feel like they they feel like there was some type of pressure. So you put them under some sort of pressure. That's what I'm getting. Could be a Libra. They feel like you put them under some sort of pressure. You were pressuring them for something. What is this about? They may have wanted to keep things more casual between y'all, and you were putting your foot on the gas of wanting something a little bit more serious that they wasn't ready to give to this. That's what I'm getting. Can I tell you something? They do kind of blame you in some aspect. Like I said, they taking accountability, but they feel like it took two to tango. I'm on Gemini. They feel like you let them go. They feel like you released them. Okay, they want to communicate and talk to you, though. Well, they don't really know how to approach the situation. They may feel like that you blame them, which, I mean, hey, there's that. But they feel like maybe you played a hand in this as well. But this somebody here that's having a hard time, like, that's like, give me more. They can't move on from this. Even if they feel like that you drop them or you let them go, they really want to have some sort of new beginning, but they could be afraid of you, of coming towards you, and then you really applying some sort of pressure, or like putting pressure on them to give more or to show up more in this connection, and they're not willing to do that. So the thing is, they know that they see themselves could build something with you, but then they're not ready to. They could have other obligations or other things going on that's stopping them. It could have another option for some of y'all. I do get a little bit of third-party energy. So what actions are they taking next towards Gemini? To obsess about you, fixate on you. Could be Capricorn, Scorpio. They're going to obsess and fixate on you. That's what I'm getting here, right? They think you moved on. They think you moved on. You've let this go. Could be a Taurus, Sagittarius. And so they're going to obsess about you. But they're going to be doing it from a distance. They may watch you, keep tabs on you from a distance, though, right? What's their intentions? Be sure to hit that like button. They got some choices to make. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all, there's a third party here. So they may have a choice to make. I really don't see them coming to reconnect in this situation. I more so just see them kind of blaming themselves for making a bad choice. Do that make sense to y'all? If there was a third party, they definitely feel like they made a bad choice. And so they beating themselves up about this. Because the lack of them giving to this situation and playing them games is why they couldn't have the end-all be-all with you, and that's what they wanted. So they beating themselves up about some sort of choice that they made. Okay, what's going to be the outcome coming to the end of August? From now to the end of August, what's the outcome? I see you closing this karmic cycle with them. Ooh, be careful of them trying to reopen it. So you're going to close this cycle with this person, but be careful of them trying to reopen. So just be watching out for that. Yawns are contagious. That's why. Yawns are so contagious. Oh my God. That's why I'm trying to stop yawning. I don't even know why I'm yawning. But I am going to go to bed after this because I got to go to work in the morning. All right. Let's see what we got for Cancer. Please be sure to hit that like button for me, please, you guys. Thank you. All right, Cancer. So let's see. So since Cancer has been gone, tell me what is this person's energy towards this connection with Cancer? Since Cancer has been gone, what's their energy towards Cancer? Let's see. Ooh. They trying to get your attention, but they not being direct about it. So they're not directly trying to get you. They're not directly saying, hey, let me see. And they posting little things. They shooting slugs. You get what I'm saying? This somebody you have kids with. They may be like trying to make dry conversations about the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing little things to get your attention, but they not being straight up direct with it. They're not being straight up direct with it. Give me more. What's their energy towards the situation with Cancer? Look at that. But they want to look at that. But they want you still. They still really care about you. It's on their mind. You on their mind. They may feel like they owe you an apology for something. This is an attention seeker. Just gonna let you know. They may feel like they owe you an apology. Their energy is like wanting to apologize or come towards you to acknowledge something that they feel guilty about. So something in their head that they know that they did that was messed up. And they want to come and they want to apologize. But I don't feel like they're being very direct towards you. This person is more so like doing little small stuff to get your attention, right? To know that they still have your attention. They want to know, do Cancer even still care? You get what I'm saying? Do Cancer even still want me? Do Cancer still pay attention to me? Let's see. What is this person's feelings for Cancer since Cancer has been gone? Ooh, they had options. But can I tell you that none of them compared to you? Looking at it. But I'm for real though. Like all bush to the side, all game to the side. They had options. But they feel like that you were the one you were the one that they really could have had something serious with, like real love with. That's how they feeling. Like I had real love with Cancer. Like that was real love coming from Cancer. So now they kind of confused as to where y'all even stand with each other. Where do we stand? I feel like they waking up to their own bullshitting games that they played here as well. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm waking, they're understanding. They're waking up to these bullshit ass games that they've been playing here. The lies of the deception, right? There could have been some sort of lie. But they need clarity. They want to know where you stand with them and how you feel about them on this situation. Let's see. Uh-oh. Good God. So let's see. What is their next actions towards Cancer, if any? Water sign. Could be another water sign, possible air sign. Got water and air. Heavy water and air. Their next actions is they need closure. Like they can't let this go. They gonna try to walk away, but they need closure. You see what I'm saying? World in reverse in the 8 of Cups. So they trying to move on, but they need closure. They don't have closure on this. They don't. So they might want to have some sort of closure conversation. You get what I'm saying? It's to help them move forward past this. So what is their intentions right now from with Cancer? What's their intentions? To act single and away from this. To be single and away from this. So they're trying to actively move on and heal from it. I'm telling you, they're trying to heal from it and move on. You know, shift their focus into their finances or to themselves. Could be a Sag. But they trying to be detached and single away from this situation. So what's going to be the outcome? But they still need closure. So what's going to be the outcome from now until August for Cancer and this person? What's going to be the outcome from now until August for Cancer and this person? Still not really working on things. Y'all still not coming together to work on things. Things still being like confusing or left up in the air. Some of y'all, this eventually going to fizzle out and fade away, right? Y'all going to eventually like just move on away from this because nobody's going to take the step to work towards it with the other person. Could be a Pisces. Okay. Pisces, Sagittarius, any fixed sign, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Show me what's going on for Leo. Since Leo has been gone away from this person, tell me what is their energy towards this connection with Leo since Leo has been gone. All right. What's their energy towards Leo? Be sure to hit that like button for me. Six of Swords. Moving up. They in the Eight of Cups. They acting like they moved on, but they still hung up on this. So you might tell yourself, yeah, they moved on because they ain't did nothing. Because they ain't came towards you. They ain't came towards you. They ain't did nothing. So you telling you think, oh yeah, they've moved on. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. So who a bum? You or them? I don't know. Somebody a bum. Somebody feel like the other person's a scrub. A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fine. Is also known as a buster. I don't know why this song popped up in my head. Somebody a scrub, Leo. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, they gonna play like they moved on. So to you, you think like they moved on. The Nine of Pentacles coming out again. They might say because they not doing nothing. They selfish. They focus on themselves. Or they trying to detach from this and focus on themselves. Could be trying to focus on money matters. This is somebody that's getting selfish, or they are selfish or something like that. Or they just putting self first is what I'm getting. But you think they moved on, but they haven't. They actually still got like a lot of emotional ties to here. There's still a lot of emotional investment into the situation. They're still very emotionally invested into this with you. Let's see. What is their feelings for Leo? How does this person feel about Leo since Leo has been gone? How do they feel about Leo since Leo has been gone? Leo, they still really attracted to you. They feel like you're very they don't see you as being down bad. They feel like that you are continuing to elevate in some way past this situation. Could be a Sagittarius. Could be another Leo as well. Could be any fire sign or earth sign. So they really just they see you as someone that's not putting effort towards this. And they also may feel like that you too is not focusing on this. Like you're not chasing them. You're not chasing them. You get what I'm saying? But they don't feel like you're putting effort towards this connection either. They don't feel like you're putting effort towards it or you're trying for it. You get what I'm saying? I actually feel like you're moving past this because you also not invested into things. So you think they moving past it because they focus on themselves. They think you moving past it because they see you focused on yourself. What is Leo's energy here? What is Leo's energy since this person has been gone? You do doubt. You do feel like a second chance will just not really be the best thing for y'all, but you can't deny that you feel like this your person, though. You feel like dang, this was supposed to be my person. Look at that. And then look, even at the bottom of the deck is the World card. You feel like this was supposed to be your person. I mean, not bottom deck, it fell out the deck. You feel like this was supposed to be your person. Like y'all were supposed to have something. Like this was supposed to be your end all be all, but now you doubting that that's what the case is. You feel like you dealt with like a false soulmate, twin flame. We might not justify it like that, but you know, could be a Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius. So what's their next actions towards Leo, if any? What's their next actions towards Leo, if any? Oh, they're gonna come towards you. I told you they wasn't over you. They coming in. I keep hearing that song. A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fine, is also known as a buster. I don't know why I keep hearing that song. They coming in. They next action is to come in. They offering you love. Thank you, baby cakes. Oh, Leo. This shit finna shock your monkey ass. Do y'all know that this person is coming in because they want to be with you? So you don't believe me. Okay. That's cool. That's what's up. They want to be with you. They coming back around because I told you, you feel like this your person. They do too. They trying to detach and play these down. Listen. They still very emotionally invested into this. I don't care if they took a step back to focus on their money. I don't care if they saying I'm focusing on myself right now. They feel like that you the one I need to be with. You the one that I want in my life. You the one. You the one. I don't know that young boy sound like that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's see. I haven't did Sagittarius yet. So let's see. What is going to be the outcome for this situation for Leo? And what's going to be the outcome of this situation for Leo and this person for the end of August? What's going to be the outcome? Somebody here is acting cold and detached. Oh, it's you. So you're gonna be open to the conversation and communicate. Let me tell you something, Leo. Can I tell you something, bitch? This is their energy, and this is your energy. That's a married couple. What's that little song? I don't know. I was singing the wrong song. My bad, child. I had a whole nother song in my head. I heard. Y'all remember up on next Friday? No, Friday after next. He's like dashing through the snow. I don't know why I heard dashing through these hoes. I don't know, y'all. When I get tired like that, I just start singing. I'm tired. I be singing songs and stuff. Anyways, Leo, you gonna be trying to keep this ego thing going on where you trying to be quiet and you really just may feel like that you're just kind of over it. So I just see you being like, you might entertain a little bit of it and all that, but it ain't too much conversation going on. Y'all just really be matching each other energy. Can I be honest with you? Y'all be matching each other energy heavily. Because at the bottom of the deck, I got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So if they blame you while you blame them, they're going to come in really, trying to apologize, hoping that y'all can mend things and make things work. But your energy is like, you still being in that pride and that ego, and you holding back on how you really feel. So I see you biting your tongue or holding back on how you really feel or what you really want to say to this person and keeping it light and casual on some friendly shit. That's what I'm getting. What's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome? Y'all gonna be attempting to try to make things work here. I get y'all attempting to try to reconcile things and fix things. But it looks like there's just so much betrayal. Could have been like third party stuff that came in between y'all. And then there's also just someone here who's super stubborn. It's too much much betrayal and stubbornness and stuff that just can't be swept under the rug to where if y'all can't find a real solution, it really is gonna be pointless in y'all coming back together. Okay? Alright, that's all I got. Moving on. Let's see. What we got for Virgo? So for Virgo. Let's see. So since Virgo has been gone, tell me about this person. What is their energy towards Virgo since Virgo has been gone? Be sure to hit that like button. I am going to do all signs, their sign at the end. All right, let's see. So since Virgo has been gone, what is their energy towards this connection with Virgo? On my shuffle. All right, let's see. They really drained from this. They are. They're drained. They're exhausted. So they're sitting back, collecting their thoughts. Contemplating. Thinking. You get what I'm saying? This is someone that's trying to keep their composure. This is someone that don't want you to see them sweat. This is someone that's they're gonna analyze situations, but they are a little bit stubborn. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is a stubborn person, is what I'm picking up. But I do get their energy. They still feel a strong pull towards you, a connection with you, and I feel like they still want to be with you or to commit to this relationship between the two of y'all. But they're exhausted. What is it that they're exhausted from? Oh, that's what it is. They want to be with you, but on their own terms. Can I be honest with you? This is not your very this is not the typical type of person that want a commitment. They want to do the relationship how they want. Why I heard poly or something. Maybe they into poly. That's what I heard. It don't have to be for everybody. But I need to shake it off. They want to do this connection. They want this connection to work on their own terms. Tell me how they feel about Virgo. Could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Tell me how they feel about Virgo. This is somebody that is just not showing how they feel. They hide their feelings from you. Give me more how this person feels about Virgo. How do they feel about Virgo? They very in two worlds about this. Y'all, if I yawn one more time, I swear to God, like, I'm finna go crazy. I need to stop yawning because I'm not even much that tired. I'm tired, but I'm not that tired, like, for me to be yawning as much as I'm yawning. But it's just like they're in two heads about this situation, because on one end they telling themselves, I want to get this out of my head. They trying to push their feelings to the back. They trying to get it out their head. They don't want to think about it. They feel like it's to consuming too much of their thoughts. But then on the other hand, they really just want to see if is it possible for us to still make this work? Is it possible for me and Virgo to come back around? But they're taking their time. This is someone that don't like to rush things, so they're trying to figure that out. But I do feel like there is a third party. That's probably why I said poly, because it's a third party somewhere involved in this. I'm on Virgo. It's a third party somewhere involved in this, and they got a choice to make or a decision to make when it comes to the two of y'all, like, moving forward with each other. That's why they want to do the relationship on their terms. And I could have heard poly, because if it's given opportunity, would you be open to all of us being together, Virgo? You get what I'm saying? This could be somebody here that you question their sexuality as well. You question if they like men and women, or just men or just women. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going in order. So let's see. What are their next actions towards Virgo, if any? What are their next actions? Lots of holding back. I don't really see them coming back to reunite right now. I don't feel like it's because they don't want to. I just don't see them doing so right now. Like I said, they drained from this. They need to think things through before they can take a step towards this. So right now, I don't really get no action coming from them. What's their intentions? What's their intentions? To avoid this? Yeah, I feel like they're avoiding this, but I feel like they trying to put this off or hold this off for now, but I'm getting that they're gonna try to come back around when it's too late. Okay? What's gonna be the outcome from now until August? Could be a Scorpio. What's gonna be the outcome from now until August? You still not gonna, so if you're waiting for them to apologize or something like that for you to move on, they're not gonna give you that. They're not gonna do that. So stop waiting around for this person to apologize or admit to something that they did, because I don't see that happening. Because you are trying to move on, but you can't move on because you still feel like this person just like owes you some sort of apology or acknowledgement of something here. I don't see them giving it. Could be a Libra as well. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Moving on to Libra. So let's see. Since Libra has been gone. All right, so since Libra has been gone, what is this person's energy towards this connection with Libra? Since Libra has been gone, what's their energy towards this connection with Libra? Ooh. Distance make the heart grow fonder, huh? Okay. Water sign, fire sign. So this is somebody that feels like even within this connection, they still feel strong. They feel like they feel like a strong spiritual connection to you. Could be a Virgo. Give me more. What's their energy towards this connection since they've been gone? They want to reconcile. That's it. That's the bottom line. That's their energy. Still feeling a pull to come back and reconnect with you. That's just what it is. But they don't think that a second chance is going to happen because they feel like you're mad at them. They may even see you moved on to somebody new. For some of y'all, they think you moved on to somebody new. That's why you left them. And they think you're holding a grudge towards them or you're mad at them. But yeah, they think that you were lying. Like, so you could have been dealing with somebody behind their back and lying about it. Listen, this too specific. So only take this part if it resonates. They feel like you could have been dealing with somebody behind their back, lying about it. And now they see that you've moved on to this other person. That has made them jealous or made them just want to fight for you even more. So if that's your message, take it. If not, then don't take it. But they want to reconcile with you, but they feel like it's impossible or that's not going to happen for some reason. Like I said, because they could, for some of y'all, they could feel that way. But let's see. What are they feelings for Libra? How do they feel about Libra? Since Libra has been gone, how they feel? They're not happy. They unhappy with this. Ooh, why they feel played? Guess what I'm getting here? They feel played because this is somebody that's seen happiness with you. Why am I feeling like this person feels like you got played? I mean, you got played. They got played. Could be a Leo as well. I got water, Virgo, Leo energy. They feel like they got played by you. That's what I'm picking up. I'm sorry. That's what it is. They feel like you played them at their own game and they fucking lost. That's what I'm picking up. I'm sorry. I don't. That's what I'm getting because they seen themselves being with you. They seen themselves being with you. They think you mad at them though. They think you mad at them or you holding a grudge towards them or you not talking to them or something like that. That's what I'm getting. They feel like you're mad at them. They want a new beginning though. They feel like they still want. This is a dumbass. What the fuck? How you feel played but at the same time you Stockholm syndrome? No, I'm just playing. So let's see. What are their next actions towards Libra, if any? What are their next actions towards Libra, if any? They still not really offering anything. Could be a Sagittarius. This is a dreamer. They dream a lot in their sleep. If you don't understand that, I really hate that for you because that's a classic. Okay? You're a dreamer. You dream a lot in your sleep. Okay, but anyway, so their next actions here is to be back and forward about giving to this and that. I feel like this person has a mixed energy, a lot of hot and cold energy. Right? Like one day you may really feel like this person is all into you. The next day they just kind of detached, aloof. This is an asshole too. Can I be honest with y'all? This may be somebody that comes off like an asshole. A little rude or mean or something like that. Okay? But they also don't like to pick up the pace until they feel like that you're dealing with somebody else. Once they feel like you're dealing with somebody else, that's when they all of a sudden want to pick up the pace, and that's where a lot of the inconsistency comes in as well. When they feel like they're losing their grip on you, that's when they want to try to come back and grab you. So I just get the next actions is to be inconsistent about this connection. What's their intentions? What's their intentions? They ego bruised. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They ego bruised. So a lot of this is them holding back or not fighting for this because their ego is feeling bruised. So they're not really gonna come towards the situation. They may want you to come towards them. But then even if you come towards them, they still not gonna be open like how you want. I'm telling you, it's a game here. They feel like you played them in some way, whether it was withdrawing or dealing with somebody new. You get what I'm saying? And so now they feel like they need to regain that upper hand in the situation. This is a fucking weirdo. So what's going to be the outcome from now until August? Four of Cups. I just see you losing interest in this. I'm telling you, it's a third party somewhere. Somebody, you could be focusing more on this other person. Now, from your perspective, you're losing interest and you're focusing on somebody else. Somebody else coming along, you're going to be invested into that. But from their perspective, I'm getting like they feeling a sense of rejection. And so them feeling this rejection is actually really, really bruising their ego a lot. But they trying to keep their composure, but they hurt. They really hurt. Okay? There could be a false startup between the two of y'all. I do see a false new beginning. It could just, y'all can come together, y'all could bump and grind, and then go on about y'all business. But I do see a false new beginning here. You do got a lot of options, though, Virgo. Well, I'll say Virgo. It could be a Virgo. Libra, you have a lot of options here. Okay? I feel like right now you're going to be attracting a lot of options in your life as well. All right, moving on. Scorpio. So since Scorpio has been gone. Since Scorpio has been gone. Please be sure to hit that like button. All right, Scorpio. So let's see. Since Scorpio has been gone, what is this person's energy towards Scorpio? Since Scorpio has been gone, what's this person's energy towards Scorpio? Since Scorpio has been gone, what's their energy towards? Ooh, they are feeling like they done got a weight lifted off their shoulder. Can I keep it a beam with you? They feel like a weight lifted off their shoulder, but they still missing you and yearning for you. So they feel like this was a burdensome connection, and now they feel like the burden is not on them, or they feel like their energy is like the burden is not on them, but they still really hung up on you, Scorpio. Some of y'all, their energy is getting like moving out of something else to make way for y'all to reconnect. I don't know. Could be a water sign, fire sign, fire with water, water with fire. But they still hung up on you. They still really hung up on you. They missing you. Missing you. I woke up this morning with you on my mind. You say you don't miss me. I know that you lying. I can see straight through that girl like a window, no blinds. I left front, let me get... Okay, anyways. Let's see how they feel about Scorpio. Since Scorpio has been gone, how do they feel about Scorpio? They feel like you moved on. That's for sure. Six of Swords. Some of y'all, they may know of a move you made. They feel like you moved on. And that you just kind of like ignoring this, or you're not giving to this because you're not... You once showed them this very like caring side. You once have always been there, but they feel like, you know, you realizing that you overgave to this situation, and now you just like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm not even fighting about it. However you feel that way. I'm going my way, and we're gonna leave it at that. But they feel like that. I know to some capacity that you gave more to the situation than what they were ready for, than what they gave you. Do you get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So now they feel like you kind of just washing your hands clean with this and that you're done with it. So let's see, what are their next actions here towards Scorpio, if any? What's their next actions towards Scorpio, if any? They really want to make amends with you. But because you're so withdrawn, they just don't feel like that you're going to be open to that. Their next actions, Two of Swords. To be indecisive about it. Really, really wanting to reconnect. Because they keeping the door open some way or another. I seen the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They could be doing little stuff on social media to get your attention or whatever. But it's like they got the door still open, but they kind of unsure of how to even approach it or go, you know what I'm saying, have this new beginning with the two of y'all. They could also just be avoiding the situation, indecisive about it. I don't see them doing much. They still holding back. What's their intentions here? What's their intentions with Scorpio? What are their intentions? This is somebody that actually wants to offer you a relationship. Could be a Taurus. They actually want to offer you a relationship. They want to come in doing more. Like I said, I said that earlier. They noticed that you were giving more to this than what they were receiving, like than what they were giving or what they were open to receive or you know, reciprocate. So now they want to come in. Now it's like, okay, I want to really kind of really invest into things with Scorpio and find balance and help us like really come back together. That's what they want. What's going to be the outcome, though, for Scorpio and this person for the end of August? What's going to be the outcome? Could be a third party somewhere in this. It could be a third party. Let's see. What's Scorpio's energy towards this person? What's Scorpio's energy towards this person? It is a third party. You may have somebody else that you're dating. Yeah. Because your energy is looking like you're giving up on this. You got somebody else that you're going to be dating. You may even pop out with this person. You and this person might come back around and have a heart-to-heart conversation. Y'all could even bump the ground one more time. But I get that it's a third party, and I feel like you're going to be entertaining it. Let me see. One more shuffle. What's the outcome in the situation for Scorpio and this person? What is the outcome? It is a possibility of a new beginning. I don't know if this is new. If like this new love reverse, if this is a new beginning. If this new love reverse, if it's a new. I feel like it can go either way. Yeah, you're going to be into somebody new. That's what I'm picking up. This person going to be obsessively watching you. I said, upright if this is new love, reverse if this is a new beginning. You got somebody new coming in that you're gonna have, that's gonna be taking your attention, or that you're gonna be opening up to, or dealing with, or invested into, or something along those lines. You got something newer coming in. This person is going to continue to obsessively watch you. Could be a Capricorn. Don't have to be. Could be a Taurus. Don't have to be. They're gonna continue to obsessively watch you or keep tabs on you and see what you're doing. It is a possibility of you and this person having a new beginning. Okay, I do pick that up. That is a possibility if that's what you want. But I'm more so getting you letting this go and leaning towards a newer connection here. Okay, I do see sex with you and this person though. That's possible. A heart-to-heart conversation and some sex. So whatever. That was a weird ass outcome. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. All right. So since Sagittarius has been gone, let's get it knocked out, y'all. Let's see if I can knock the rest of these out in the next 15 minutes. All right, let's see. So since Sagittarius has been gone, what is this person's energy towards this connection with Sag? Be sure to hit that like button. At the end, I'm going to do an all signs, their sign. So since Sagittarius has been gone, what is this person's energy towards Sagittarius in this connection? Since Sag has been gone, the star card, my star card be ratchet. I still want to heal things here. Give me more. What is their energy towards Sagittarius since Sag has been gone? What's their energy towards this connection? Oh, why are they impatient? They want you still. They want you still. They really want to heal things. Their energy is like wanting to heal things. But I do feel like their energy is walking away. Yeah, I get them walking away. I feel like they've lost their patience with waiting on this. That's what I'm getting. So their energy is like, they really wanted to heal things with the two of y'all, but I get that they feel like I'm losing my patience with waiting on this. And then there's also energy of them not wanting to chase behind you and trying to like stay in their power, right? Trying to stay, staying firm in their power and what they, feeling like if it's for me, it'll happen type of shit. You get what I'm saying? But and because you ain't came towards them and they not trying to come towards you and chase you, it just looks like that they're detaching from this, but they sad about it. They walked away. They sad about this. You get what I'm saying? They say, I don't feel like they're fully closed and done with this. They might even come back for a new beginning. We're going to see, though. Let's see how they feel about Sag. How they feel about Sag since Sag's been gone. They got some regrets, though. They might regret even walking away. There's somebody that walked away, and now they looking back like, I regret walking away from Sagittarius, or I regret moving away. But then they're also kind of impatient. Look at that Nine of Swords. They feel some sort of regret about y'all's situation. But I get them regret walking away. They may feel like they should have put up a little bit more of a fight. I don't know. I'm channeling shit now. Now I'm just channeling stuff. They may feel like they should have put up a little bit more of a fight for the two of y'all. Let's see how they feel about Sag. Look at that. I'm telling you, look at that. King and the Queen of Wands. Could be a Leo, Aquarius. That flew out the deck. Yeah. Let's see. How do they feel about Sagittarius? Two of Cups. So they still feel a strong connection with you. Okay? They still feel sort of like Libra read. They feel like the distance has just made them like want you even more. Look at that. This is somebody that wants to restore balance. They want to bring everything back into harmony. I don't even talk like that, but that's what they want. They want to bring everything back into harmony between the two of y'all. But they feel like you've lost interest, that you're no longer interested in this situation with them no more. You get what I'm saying? They feel like you're not interested in this no more. Some of y'all, this person may have made a bad choice. Or they're afraid of coming towards you, or they afraid that they did make a bad choice, is what I'm picking up here. Heavy Leo energy. They feel like they made a bad choice to walk away from this situation with the two of y'all. I'm just going to let you know that right now. I'm telling you, some of y'all, they feel like they made a bad choice. They was lying to you about a third party. Was not being honest about a third party. You get what I'm saying? They was holding back the truth. I'm telling you, this person was not being honest with you. They know that they was lying. And so part of the reason why they could have walked away was because they walked away to deal with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put in the effort and they detached from this to deal with somebody else. And now they regret giving to the other situation. Why? Why they regret? Something came out about the other person. It's a toxic ass situation. So they're going through their karma with this other person. That's their karma. Okay, to deal with these shallow, superficial connections. You get what I'm saying? These shallow, superficial connections. So yeah, they do have regret about choosing someone else over this connection. They feel like they should have gave more, and they should have never walked away. So let's see. What's their next actions towards Sagittarius, if any? Oh, look at that. I'm getting that same song in my head again. Well, I'm hearing that other song by Aaliyah. Off to college, yes, you went away. We were close friends, also lovers. That's the song I heard, but they waiting on you, boo. They waiting on you. Their next actions is they really waiting for you to come back to it. They think that you're gonna come back. So they in their head, and in their mindset, you could have been chasing this person in the past. And that's why they have that complex or that idea that you're gonna come back. Because this 3 of Wands for their next actions is expecting you to come knocking back at the door. But they stressing about it. I'm talking about they checking their phone every time notification go off, every time they get a DM, every time they checking their phone to see. They could even be watching you from a distance. They could be keeping their tabs on you or watching you from a distance, stressing themselves out, baby. On God, Sag don't never go back. I'm sorry, once you lose your Sag, you're not getting them back. Cause we don't Sagittarius. I know very few Sagittarius that play pump fake like they about to leave. Like it ain't never too much like, oh, I'm done with you. I'm never coming back. Unless like if they say that, they like quite literally are never coming back. So I don't know. They think you pump faking though. They're expecting you to come back, and every time their phone go off and it's not you, oh, they get nervous. They get anxiety. They living their life on D&D right now because they don't even want to hear from nobody unless it's you. You get what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy. But they expecting you to come back around towards them. Why? Why they expecting Sag to come back towards them? Because they just can't picture you really letting them go. They think that you're not being honest about letting them go. Simple as that. But let's see. Let's see. They just don't know. It's just too little, too late. You feel like this is a waste of time. So let's see. What's their intentions here with Sagittarius, though? But what is their intentions with Sag? What's their intentions? It's still the same shit a different day. You get what I'm saying? This is just somebody that needs to be. So they're. Let me tell you something. They want something serious with you. Don't ever get it misconstrued. They want something serious with you. They do. This is just somebody that is always afraid of making a bad choice, making a bad decision. Also get you mirrored. Y'all mirror each other. But their intentions here is they still send back. They want to come back towards you and repeat this with you because they not ready to deal with their pain of losing you. Can I be honest with you? So they could play these games. They could detach. They could walk away. They could say if you. They could do all those things. But the fact that the fact of the matter is they really can't deal with you really leaving them and never coming back. And so once you leave them, that activates their karma. And they're not ready to deal with it. A part of their karma is realizing that they lost you. So they want to come back towards you because they need to be able to fix their life. They're not coming towards you because, oh, I love Sagittarius. Let's really be together. Let's really make this work, and let's really like build towards something stable. Even though they could see that with you, they're not coming towards you for that. Their intention to come back towards you is simply selfish. I feel like I lost my Sag. I don't have access to Sag. I want Sag back. I need to be able to be a Sag, my life energy source. I need that back. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to paint the picture for y'all. This is not somebody, this is stop. So get out y'all head with the, oh, they always come back. They must know. Fuck all that. They're coming back because it's simply that you are their energy source. They're not ready. They're gonna face karma. I'm telling you that right now, Sagittarius. They're about to face some bad karma. And they might not be telling themselves, oh, I'm finna deal with bad karma for what I did to Sagittarius. They're not gonna tell themselves that. They're not telling themselves that. They just know the feeling that they have, and they want to go ahead and fix that feeling. So that is why they want to come back towards you. They feel like the fixer to the feeling that they have is to come back towards Sagittarius, but they still not offering you shit. So I hope that really helps y'all get a full picture and a full visual of what the fuck is really going on here, okay? But they're about to go through their karma if they're not already experiencing it. You just don't know. I just told you this, the other person played them. I just told you that they could be struggling financially. Okay? I just told you that they regret walking away from you. That's their karma. Let them sit in that shit. Don't go back to that bitch. Let them, because the minute that you go back, you finna get some karma too. Now you finna go through this whole karmic cycle all over again dealing with the shits. You get what I'm saying? So, what's gonna be the outcome for Sag and this person come the end of August? What's gonna be the outcome for Sag and this person come the end of August? What's gonna be the outcome? I'm telling you, they're gonna try to come back towards you because they're thinking about how you were the person that they were supposed to have it all with. They feel like, damn, I could have had something serious with Sagittarius. And now they want to try to come back. I see communication, but this person's still childish, undeveloped, childish little bitch. You get what I'm saying? So, still really holding back a lot of feelings. But this is somebody here that feels like y'all could have had something, but they're not ready to offer it, or they're not going to be ready to offer it. So that should give you your answer right there, okay? Could be another Sag, a Libra, Pisces, Leo, okay? Gemini, Aquarius. All right, let's see what we have coming out for Capricorn. Yeah. Let's get your bitch ass out of here. All right. Thank you, Jacqueline. All right, y'all. Let's be sure to hit that like button. Please run those likes up for me. Thank you. And I seen we have 4.2K. Let's try. I'm hoping that we can really get to 5K. I don't know when. Maybe by December. That's probably a long time, but maybe by December we can get to at least 5K. But by the end of next year, I want to be at 10K. Really by summer next year, I want to be at 10K. And I feel like I'm really probably lowballing myself because I probably could have more than that. All right, Capricorn babes, let's get into y'all message so I can wrap this up. Tell me about this person that Capricorn is separated from. What's their energy? I mean, can't even talk right. Since Capricorn has been gone out of this person's life, what's their energy towards Cap? Since Capricorn has been gone out of this person's life, what's their energy towards Capricorn? Ooh. Detaching from it. 2 of Cups in reverse. Detaching from it. Okay? Focusing on themselves. That's what I'm getting into. But let me tell you something. Just because they detach from it, that don't mean that they don't care about you. Because their energy is still, like, really, like, yearning for you. They're just simply detached from it. Trying to focus on themselves. Trying to pour back into themselves is what I'm getting here. Okay? See what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to... So this is somebody that detached from this because they're trying to... You definitely lowballing yourself. Your readings are most accurate. Thank you. Thank you, baby cakes. So, Capricorn, I feel like even though this person's detaching from you, they still yearn for you. Well, I'm hearing your love, yeah, your love, your love. I don't know what the song said. I forgot that song, but that's what I'm hearing. Baby, I'm gonna tell you this once. You're the illest. Bad, 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 boo. And for your love, and I'm a die. So I don't know. This person is yearning for you. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the message of them yearning for you, but they're trying to move forward and trying to detach their emotions from the situation. Literally, 8 of Cups coming out. They're trying to detach, but they can't. Listen, they feel pulled towards you. That's just the bottom line. But they're fighting it by trying to detach from this. Let's see how they feel about Capricorn. How they feel. How they feel. I'm telling you, they feel like you turned your back on them. They feel like that you turned your back on this. They're not really expecting nothing to come from this situation. Now they feel like it's that. So in their head, they feel like you turned your back on it. There's no room for a second chance. There's no room for them to fix things. But that's what I'm getting. Did you turn your back on them? Because I'm telling you, they feel like you holding back. You're not talking. You're not communicating. There's no opportunity for a second chance. You turned your back on this. You walked away. Yeah. That's what they feel. Because you're not chasing behind them. You're not chasing behind them. But they blame you. But they blame you. They blame you. I'm just gonna let you know. That's just telling me that they're blaming you. They saying that you're to blame for this. Why? Why do they feel that Capricorn is to blame for this? Let me see why they feel like you to blame for this. They feel like you always acted like you didn't know what you wanted. It was always too back and forth. They feel like you never knew what you really wanted. It was always like, damn, as soon as I feel like we finna get somewhere, here you go with this shit. So they feel like you never knew what the fuck you wanted. Could be a Virgo or a Libra. They needed you to get decisive about what you wanted. So let's see. What actions are they taking next towards Capricorn, if any? What actions are they taking next towards Capricorn, if any? Oh, they still holding on to this. They still got some fight in them. I'm going to tell you that right now. But they're thinking to themselves, how can they manipulate this situation to get their control? Let me tell you something. Everybody got a little manipulative in them. Shut up. Everybody got a little manipulation in them. I don't feel like this manipulation is coming from a place of malice. It's more so them trying to have control and come back together with you, because they do want to come back together. So they trying to think in their head, how can they really just manipulate the situation to get back, to get what they want from this connection. They feel like they were breadcrumbed, that's why. And they want to know that you equally are invested into things with them as well. So I do see a little game that they finna play with you, just because they want to see like how invested into this you are. All right, because you acting decisive. You act like you don't know what you want. So let's see. What's their intentions? What's their intentions here? What's their intentions with Capricorn? Look, they want to be with you. They want to be with your egghead ass. You damn idiot. They do. They want to be with you. I'm a mommy. You're a mom? Mamacita. So, I don't know why I heard that. So, watch out for kids or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody got a surprise baby or some shit. I have no fucking clue. But they want to be with you, Capricorn. So, that's their intentions. It's to actually build a solid foundation, you know, so that y'all can actually move towards a serious commitment or relationship. Looking ass. But that's they want, though. So, let's see. What's going to be the outcome from now until August? What's going to be the outcome from now until August? A new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Yep, a new beginning is here. But let me tell you something. Stop acting indecisive. Once you make your mind up and stick to it. I don't know if you got Libra in your chart or what. You get what I'm saying? Stop going back and being indecisive about what it is that you want in this situation. Because the offer is going to be on the table, but somebody acting like they don't know what they want is what's going to slow this thing down from really progressing. You ain't got to rush into it, but at the same time, like, make sure that it's moving ahead. Make sure you're not just going around in circles here. Be intentional, okay? All right. Heavy earth energy could be another earth sign, specifically Taurus. Could be a Libra, Gemini as well. Maybe a water sign, okay? All right. Let's see, Aquarius. Aquarius, look at my hair. Just poking out. Aquarius. So, tell me about since Aquarius has been gone. What's this person's energy towards Aquarius since Aquarius has been gone? Be sure to hit that like button, please. What is this person's energy towards Aquarius since Aquarius has been gone? One more shuffle. Oh, they want a new beginning with you, but they are so scared to initiate things first. Or they scared to come towards it and like get it going. They want a second chance here, but they are afraid. Right? They got trust issues here. So even though they want a second chance here with you, a part of them still feel like they kind of dodged a bullet dealing with you. I don't know what. Now, hold up. You're not going to like this message already. Or either this is just a blame or they're blaming you. Take it how it go. They're feeling like they dodged a bullet here. I get them trying to avoid this. They didn't trust it. They don't trust you. They didn't trust it. Simple. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the cards. I'm sorry. So let's see how they feel about Aquarius. How did I feel about Aquarius? When I be telling people bad news, I be noticing they do not want to like the reading. Like, dang, what you mad at me for? I'm just reading the cards. Sometimes it be good. Everything can't be peaches and cream. How they feel about you is that they need to, they feel like they need to detach. Thank you, Frank. They feel like they need to detach. They feel like this was toxic and they needed to detach and focus back on themselves. Aquarius, why do I get this person blaming you? That's what I was telling me. They're blaming you. Give me more about how they feel about Aquarius. They feel like they need to avoid this. I'm telling you, this is just someone that's avoiding this, holding back, blaming you, feeling like this connection was toxic, it was draining. You get what I'm saying? And then again, they feel like they need to get back to themselves or focus back on themselves. Okay? 5 of Cups reverse. They feel like they moving on, or they want to move on, they ready to move on and let this go. They don't want to stay stuck on it. What's their intentions here? What's their intentions here with Aquarius? What is their intentions? But they want to work on things. The problem is that they feel like the bridge has been burnt. So they really low-key want to still work on things and, you know, want to be able to come together with the two of y'all to get on the same page with one another. But it might have felt like it's been so much that has been done. They can't move past it, or y'all can't move past it. I'm sorry, y'all. There's no way to move past it. So, what's their next actions, if any? Because this person is just like, I don't know. What's their next actions, if any? I'm telling you, holding back. Holding back from this. I feel like if they were to give to this, it's going to be a lot of breadcrumbing because they're not really sure what they really want. That's why I say the energy is like, what? Like, because how you telling yourself you want them, you avoiding this, you don't trust Aquarius, you're moving on, they toxic, that you just not going to deal with this. But then in the same token, you really still want to have some sort of connection with Aquarius on some level, even though you may feel like, oh, you know, we've been through so much, we don't have the best history, whatever the case is, blah, blah, blah. But you still really want to fix things. But even when they come back towards you, it's looking like they're still breadcrumbing the situation and dragging it along. And y'all still not really moving forward because this person is still acting like they don't know what they want. Does that make sense? That makes sense. A dumb, confused hoe. So let's see. What's going to be the outcome here for Aquarius and this person? What's going to be the outcome? It still seems like it's unrequited. Yeah, it's unrequited. It's going to be a lack of, like, y'all still not seeing eye to eye about certain things. I feel like somebody is just way too withdrawing from this connection. And I still just feel like it's not going to be requited. It's still not going to be equal. It's still not going to go both ways. Y'all not going to both equally be invested into the situation with one another. Somebody's also losing interest. Somebody's losing interest in this connection. It's starting to become boring or fizzle out. Okay? Cancer energy. Could be a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Virgo, Scorpio, Aries. All right, last but not least is Pisces. I am going to do all signs, their sign at the end. So since Pisces has been gone, please be sure to hit that like button. Since Pisces has been gone, what is this person's energy towards Pisces? I need to buy some more cards. I'll probably buy some this weekend. We're going to see. All right. So since Pisces has been gone, what is this person's energy towards this connection with Pisces? Could be Aquarius or Sagittarius. They have that same card in that same position. All right, let's see. What is their energy towards Pisces since Pisces has been gone? What's the energy towards this connection with Pisces? Ooh, holding back. They really hesitating on coming towards you. They really want to, but they're hesitating on it. They are feeling a loss from this situation. Give me more. What's the energy? Yeah, they feel like y'all too. It's giving just like sad. Read just giving like sad. They obsessing. They wanted something more serious with the two of y'all. Okay? But I get their energy is hesitating on even coming towards you. Hey, Khadijah. But really obsessive over you. Really, really obsessing about this. Really fixated on you. Really got you on their mind. Could be a Capricorn. So tell me, what is this person's? How do they feel about Pisces since Pisces has been gone? How do they feel? Why do they feel like you trying to get their attention? They wonder if you want their attention. That's what I heard. They really want to talk. This is somebody that want to talk to you. They want your attention. They want your attention and they want to talk to you. But they not going to come. Just, who had a reading like that? Was it? Who had a reading like that? Well, they want your attention, but they not directly coming towards you and saying it. Was it Leo? Or Cancer, Gemini? One of them. I don't know. Could be one of those signs. But anyway it goes, they just feel like, she said, who are they? Who is this person? How will Pisces know who this person is? How will Pisces know who this person is? You want to know what they got going on in life right now. They could be kind of private, and you want to know what they have going on in life. You ain't over this situation neither. They could have had a commitment with somebody else. You may have known them to have another commitment or relationship, possibly a marriage with somebody else. But you feel like they're private, and you want to know what they have going on right now in their life. This is somebody that you're not over. Give me more. How will Pisces know who this is? I always feel like it was an unrequited situation. I didn't say he was a girl. But yeah, so yeah, this is something that felt like it was unrequited. Nobody, like, people was not equally given to it. Maybe you were given to it, they wasn't. They was given to it, you didn't. So that's how you know who this is, Pisces. Anyways, they want your attention, right? And because they want to talk, they want to try to entice you to reach out to them or to communicate to them. I definitely see them watching you on social media or keeping tabs on you. Look, I'm telling you, they want you. You got it bad. When you miss a date without your friend, your whole life's off track. No, you got it bad when you stuck in the house. You don't want to have fun. It's all you think about. That's how they feel, though, for real. They want to have it. They want to talk. That's just telling me they want to talk. Simple as that. They want to message you. They want to talk. Let's see. What's their next? What's their intentions here with Pisces? What's their intentions here with Pisces? They trying to move on. Their intentions is to move on and disconnect from this. But they want to talk to you. So how you going to move on and disconnect? You get what I'm saying? Distract themselves for work. My grandma will distract themselves for work or something like that. But they trying to move on from this and detach from this. They don't want to be the one that's initiating nothing first here. But I get them wanting to talk to you. But if you never come towards them, they're going to be actively moving towards moving on past this. I get them holding back, but wanting you to come and talk to them or reach out to them. Why do they want Pisces to reach out? Why? Why they want you to choose them? They might know if you have another option. They want to know if you choose them. If they give you the choice, they want to know, would you choose them? Even if you don't have another option. They want to know, they want to give you the choice to choose them. They don't feel chosen by you. So listen, what is their next actions, if any, towards Pisces? What are the next actions, if any, towards Pisces? I get them like hurting over the situation, but they not really. Their next action is not to do nothing. They holding back. They're not coming towards it. Their actions is to do nothing. To sit in limbo over the situation. That's what I'm getting. They're sitting in limbo. What's Pisces' energy towards this person? What is Pisces' energy towards this person? You purposely holding back too. So you holding back on purpose as well, out of pride or ego. So you also want to go towards them. You desiring communication and manifestation. You stuck on them too, but you holding back out of pride, being prideful as well. So you purposely holding back as well. Playing mind games. You playing this game. It's like, okay, babe, I ain't finna chase you. So your energy is like, I ain't finna chase you. But their energy is more so like wanting to see if they'll be chosen by you. If they took a step back, would you come towards me and try to pursue things with me? You get what I'm saying? So I get it's like a tactic of them wanting to see more effort from you. So let's see, what's the outcome? What's gonna be the outcome for the end of August? Somebody gonna break the communication. I don't know who. Somebody gonna do it. Oh, somebody gonna find out about a third party. Somebody gonna find out that somebody's moving forward with a third party. Third party if it's Pisces, reverse if it's this person. Third party if it's Pisces, reverse if it's this person. Third party if it's Pisces, reverse if it's this person. Oh, you gonna find out about them dealing with somebody else. You gonna find out about them dealing with somebody else. Yeah, you gonna find out. Some of y'all, it could be same sex. Or this person just sends a lot of mixed signals. Maybe they go both ways. I don't know. But the outcome I'm getting is you find out about them. So it's going to hurt you, crush you, to find out that this person's moving towards somebody else or moving towards something different. Could be a Libra. They had a message like that as well. Sag, Libra, and I want to say Cancer. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I want to say Cancer. Sag, Libra, or Cancer. Possibly a Leo. All right, so could be a Taurus as well, Scorpio, any fixed sign, Aquarius, Virgo, okay, Capricorn, Gemini. All right, so let's do all signs. All signs. All right, all signs. Let's see. All signs, their sign. From Aries to Pisces. From Aries to Pisces. I'm sorry, y'all gotta shuffle these. All right, so if you did from Aries to Pisces, we're gonna see what's their feelings since you've been gone and their next actions. So from Aries to Pisces, feelings and next actions. From Aries to Pisces, feelings and next actions. All right, dealing with an Aries. The Aries is secretly in the blues about this, okay? Really secretly hoping that y'all could heal things, but I feel like they're not coming towards you and saying anything. Dealing with a Taurus. Taurus is about to come out of the cold from this situation, okay? They might be like super withdrawing from this right now, really contemplating over things, but they're going to come out the cold to talk or communicate. Dealing with the Gemini. Gemini is juggling or giving to more than one situation. So you just kind of got to watch it. Also get them possibly using you for whatever. It don't have to be financial. It could be for anything. Dealing with Cancer. Cancer wants something serious, but the problem is they don't know how to sit the fuck down. They're always on the go. You get what I'm saying? So Cancer may want a serious connection or commitment here with the two of y'all, but they too on the go, too all over the place. They got player ways. So just kind of watch out for that Cancer. They're living for the streets. Dealing with a Leo. Leo is holding back on this communication purposely. They holding back on the communication on purpose, but they're in their head really confused. And so what they're gonna do is fill in the gaps. They're filling in the gaps in their head for what makes sense to them. Because there is no communication. Could be blocked communication as well. Dealing with the Virgo. Virgo does get attention from other people, but I feel like they really like you. You're the one that really caught their attention the most. So Virgo really wants you, and they feel like you catching their attention the most. They could have like a crush on you, or really just like kind of admire you or like you. Libra, closed off, super closed off, still carrying past baggage, so they're gonna be acting hella indecisive. Scorpio, really confused. Okay, they're kind of confused. They want you, but then they kind of have a grudge towards you at the same time. So Scorpio is kind of confused. They may also go both ways. That's for some of y'all. They don't have to, but Scorpio is confused. Okay, Sagittarius, getting out of their head about the situation. I see Sagittarius getting out of their head about this. Okay, they going through some sort of, they learning their lesson from this. This is telling me they're getting out their head about it and they're learning their lesson from this connection. Capricorn wants to be with you, but they're playing these mind games, right? They want to be with you, but they really are playing these games here with you. They sabotaging a good thing, okay? Aquarius, coming back to heal things because they honestly just like not as happy without you. So they're coming back to heal things. Could be trying to focus on themselves, but I really just get them like wanting to fix things between the two of y'all. And Pisces, planning to come back towards you, but it could be like short-lived, could be sexually motivated. You get what I'm saying? They coming back towards you, but it could be sexually motivated. They planning, they waiting back, come back towards you. So that's what I have for y'all. I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. Peace.